I'd like to say, first of all, I am blown away by your financial commitment to this community as far as the dollars go. The continued support that you guys bring to our children is invaluable. You see the risk factors small communities face, towns that have very little to offer their children, but you guys help our kids find a clear path. Not only you guys, but the staff that you brought to the table and working with our staff. Over the years, you see a very positive change, a very safe environment throughout the high school, and that's in no small part to some of the work you guys bring. So on behalf of myself, I'd like to thank you all for the effort that you put in, and I believe that continuing success will breed upon itself. John.
For my part, I was very impressed with the whole presentation. Thank you for the financial commitment. Having spent a full career myself as a teacher, coach, and administrator in education, I've long held a basic and fundamental belief about drug abuse and alcohol abuse in this nation, and I've held it for a long time. I've voiced it on many occasions, and I will voice it once again tonight. To me, a majority of the blame for the issues of alcohol and drug abuse in this nation lie directly with the media. And having said that, I will say that, in my opinion, the use of alcohol in this country, maybe even the world, this country especially, goes hand in hand with success and the good life, and that's the only way it's portrayed by the media. The second thing that has always bothered me in this country, and I think it is a fundamental reason why we have so many problems, is from the time young people, 1 year old up, sit in front of the television, they are bombarded with the fact that substances and pills cure every conceivable human ill. And they are bombarded with this constantly. And when these little tykes see all of the ads for taking pills and you'll feel better, for taking pills and this will happen, for taking pills and that will happen, nobody will ever convince me that psychologically that doesn't make a lifelong impression on these kids from before their formative years all the way through. So when I see things like this, I am very impressed, but I also would like to see at some point the approach taken that takes these things into account, what these youngsters are bombarded with day in and day out. And I think fundamentally that's what shapes some of the attitudes and some of the practices that these kids have as they get older. It's just my 2 cents worth, but I thought I'd throw it in anyway. But I fundamentally believe that and have always believed that. And you see it. 3 or 4 out of every 5 commercials on television deal with taking pills, taking substance. And that has to have an impression.
My turn. I'll give you one. It's a standing O, but I have to sit down. And thank you for your commitment and compassion for our students. It's incredible and greatly appreciated. It's awesome. If we can save them, that's what it's meant to be.
And if I can just make a few remarks as well. I clearly was not expecting this tonight. So, I mean, it was, you said blown away, and I have to reaffirm that's exactly how I feel. I am surely blown away by this commitment, by this generosity. Thank you so much. Thank you. You know, when I look to the partnerships that are formed, and there's so many. When you look, when you take a look at the Winchendon project, it's about partnerships. It's about relationships. It's about building trusts. It's so much, and I know that you help so many more than just one child. I mean, I'm sitting here watching the video, of course, I'm putting names, you know who these children are, but you know that those are just examples because there's so many more. And the partnership that has been formed, to me, has just been amazing. And we are so blessed in our school district right now to have this partnership and have the funds. Oh my goodness, again, I'm just minutes away from presenting our budget, and not coming here tonight in a good spirit, and this just, it just fills your heart, it fills your soul, and you say, oh my gosh, thank you so much for our children, for supporting us and supporting our staff. I think I want to acknowledge the fact that this provides an incredible opportunity. I think that we've done a lot of groundwork, and I think that there's a lot of room for continued success and good growth, and I can see where this can go. And I'm so appreciative of that opportunity, so I thank you for that. I also want to thank and acknowledge the staff that work specifically in Winchendon. Excuse me. I recognize the support that you have, the go-to people that support your work, and Principal DeSimone, again, as always, you do an outstanding job, and this is just another example. Gail, Susan, I know how much work you folks do. Thank you so much for everything that you do for our children. And finally, I'm also going to reaffirm precisely what Chairman Barber was saying about the commitment that you're making to our children. Thank you for the commitment financially and non-financially through the work that is being done. I have to say, it's one of the few moments I feel speechless tonight, because I'm in awe of what you're coming forward with tonight. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chairman Barber, may we have a 5-minute
Yes.
recess, please?
I'd just like to say this is probably the biggest highlight of this evening,
Tremendous,
and
absolutely.
for a long time. Thank you.
Thank you
I'm
so much for your
looking for a
tremendous
motion for a
support.
5-minute recess, please.
So moved.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye, and the chair votes aye at 7:50.